The project shown in this video can be found in the textbook Technical Drawing 101 with AutoCAD, available from SDC Publications.
Now, if you look at the command line, you'll see that AutoCAD is presenting with several different options to help me adjust the array. I can pick on any one of these options and adjust the settings that are used to create the array. But if you look at the ribbon, you'll see that the ribbon has also changed. The ribbon has all of the default settings for the array, and all the commands are presented for me organized in panels. I can change the settings in the ribbon, or I can change the settings in the command line. You may not have to change any of these settings for any of the assignments that you have for this particular class, but I'm going to give you examples and show you what some of these settings do. The fill angle, for example, is 360 degrees. What AutoCAD did was it took my object and it copied it around a 360 degree path. If I didn't want it to go all the way around and I wanted it just to go halfway around, for example, I can type in 180 and AutoCAD will create the array around a 180 degree path. I'm going to put that back on 360. I can also, when AutoCAD created the array, it evenly spaced each of these objects around that 360 degree path. I can change the angle in between the objects if I did not want them evenly spaced. I can make them tighter, for example, set it to 45, in which case AutoCAD, instead of evenly spacing them all the way around, it just put a 45 degree angle between these objects. Now notice that it didn't have enough objects to go all the way around 360 degrees, so it just stops according to the number of objects that I want. I can also change that quantity. I'm going to change this back to the default setting of 60 and the fill angle of 360 degrees. Those were the default settings. Now I can also change those angles according to the grips. This grip right here would change the angle. I can make it tighter or expand it a little bit to where it starts to overlap. I can grab this grip here and make the array larger or smaller. Or I can grab the grip in the center and move the entire array. And those are various adjustments that I can do for the array. Now, as far as the quantity, I can adjust the number of objects that are used to create the array. The default is 6. I can increase that to 10. And there are too many objects to create an even spacing, so it actually starts to overlap the objects. I can create fewer objects if I'd like, 4. And AutoCAD will evenly space those 4 objects. I'm going to put this back at the default setting of 6, 60, and 360.